All right, 9 weeks of the Halo series. We made it. We made it to the finale. Episode 9, Transcendence, 48 lovely minutes. About 20 minutes of action at the end. What happened in this episode? Well, we have no Quan. So, all you Quan lovers, yeah, you're going to be disappointed. Maquis saves Master Chief in the end. And we have Cortana basically taking Master Chief over mind, body, and soul, and becoming a better Master Chief, one that shuts up and wears his helmet. All right, let's go through some of this setup here. So, Daddy Keys basically admits to kidnapping Silver Team as children. Maquis runs off in the Covenant ship with that second artifact. Kai is chasing Halsey's ship. I mean, she's running super, super fast and does like a superhero jump and catches the ship. Kai kills the rapey guy by throwing him into the ceiling. That was good. We didn't like that guy anyway. But then Kai goes down with the burning ship. Halsey escapes. And we're all thinking, well, no one was thinking that Kai was going to die because she doesn't. All right, so the first half of this episode continues to be set up for the action in the second half. Chief puts clues together and learns where the Covenant are gathering with these artifacts. Gathers up Silver Team to get on the ship, and they are on their way. Halsey is captured. We get a lot of keys, family, drama stuff, and Halsey is going to be court-martialed. Then we go to the planet with the temple where the Covenant are, and Maquis returns with the artifact. I liked the temple. It looked really good. The CG on these creatures looked very, very good. Movie quality, much better than She-Hulk. Silver Team then, while they are on their way in the ship, they experience some very tropey, like Star Trek, like loss of gravity and warp drive stuff that I forgot already, but it filled up 5 minutes. And then Halsey, while she's in custody, starts having a seizure. Her nose is bleeding. And Miranda Keyes realizes Halsey said something that I must have missed in the previous episode, that clones will experience seizures and nosebleeds. So Miranda Keyes realizes, this is not my mom. My mom tricked us and left us a clone, and my mom is not captured. She's out there running around. Meanwhile, we learn that the Covenant plan to sacrifice Maquis. All right, things pick up in the second half of this episode with Silver Team dropping in, literally dropping in onto the Covenant temple, which, if I recall correctly, was sort of on like a platform, like a large, like a football field size piece of land that I thought was floating. I don't know, but I liked how when the camera pulled back, it looked like a multiplayer board. I don't know if that was intentional, but I was definitely getting a multiplayer match vibe from it. I thought that was pretty cool. Hundreds apparently of warriors are coming up to meet Silver Team. We have brutes walking around, and there's a big fight with brutes and all kinds of aliens. So I thought it looked really good. There's a lot of first-person view action, and a brute, for some reason, gets the upper hand on Chief. Chief's sort of getting his ass kicked. He wasn't doing so good. But as the brute is about to kill Master Chief, Maquis sees this, touches the artifact, a shock wave happens and blows everybody back and saves Chief. All right, and when Maquis touched the artifact, she was transported to that universe or other reality where she can see Halo, the Halo ring, and John, I think, walks up, takes a knee, and sort of joins her in that dream world. And Maquis is like, come with me, stay here. And John's like, no, you have to come back with me. And then Maquis looks down and she's bleeding because as they're talking, there's an actual battle in the real world taking place. So Maquis and John are just sort of frozen while there's a battle going around them. And Maquis looks down and she's bleeding in the dream world because we find out that Kai in the real world shoots her just to snap Master Chief out of that trance. I kind of thought John was going to be more upset about that, but he really wasn't. There's a lot of good action going on. I really did like it. I thought it was cool. But Master Chief has a problem. He wants to get these artifacts on to like the ship to take them back, to the UN, but he can't touch them because if he touches them, there's that crazy reaction and he just gets frozen. So what he does is he lets Cortana basically take control of him, enter him, and completely take him over, because with Cortana in control mentally, Master Chief's body can touch the artifacts and gather the artifacts and get them on the ship. So he surrenders over to Cortana. Cortana says, you know, when the mission's done or something, I'll surrender your body back to you, something to that effect. Also, I thought it was kind of funny because when Cortana took control of Master Chief, he turned into like a badass fighter for a couple minutes. Like he was like dual wielding, right? If I remember correctly, taking out people. So I don't know. It's a better union, I guess, is what they're suggesting. A UN ship does show up, and Master Chief, Cortana Chief rather, picks up those artifacts and loads them on the ship, and off they go back home. All right, things end with the real Halsey. She's on the run, she's wanted, and she's like talking out loud about humanity reaching transcendence. I don't understand any of that, so you guys can help me out in the comments. We also get a very quiet Cortana Chief. He, she, they could be the right pronoun. They are quiet and they leave their helmet on. So Master Chief finally feels like a proper Master Chief. The finale here probably could have been better. I think I liked the battle at the end of episode 5 a little bit better. It was a little more brutal, but this had video game action here. So I guess we had no Quan. I think this series needs more Halo stuff, if that makes any sense. Even more monsters, even more mysterious locations. We had a glimpse of Guilty Spark, but we need Guilty Spark. We had a glimpse of a Halo, but I want to get to the Halo. No Flood, none of the bigger monsters and creatures. There's a lot of Halo goodness that was left out of season 1. So we are getting a second season. Am I going to watch it? I'm probably going to end up watching it. Can I recommend this? Oh, I don't know. It's better than Moon Knight. It's better than Picard. It's watchable. Is it great? No. Am I ever going to watch this ever again? Season 1. Probably not. So there you go. That's my review on the Halo series. If you're desperate, go for it. It's okay. I think they tried, but it could be a lot better. And we have Obi-Wan next week, so everyone get ready for that. All right, everybody. Well, let me know in the comments what you think about the series and the finale. It was okay. It was okay. It was a long journey, and it's over, and I'm not upset about that. All right, everybody. Have a great week, a great night, a great weekend. I will see you soon, very soon. Top Gun Tuesday. And as always, I will see you on the new.